One thing about alcoholism that a lot of people don't really understand is that it is an internal issue. So it goes through all the emotions. Someone drinks because maybe they're depressed or they have anxiety, post-traumatic stress syndrome, any kind of stress. Could be neglect or fear or peer pressure. People drink sometimes to celebrate a particular occasion. There could be happiness designed around it. The whole point is it's an internal issue so that it can be solved internally, not externally. So people start to drink for internal reasons. Usually it's to mask a certain emotion, mask an insecurity, mask an anxiety, mask an emotional pain or a trauma or a depression, or it's to, have a happy reason, to celebrate something. It's to enjoy the moment. These are the reasons why people begin to drink. Or they're tired, they want to drink. Or they want to just relax, and it's a way for them to relax. These are all internal emotions that take over. And again, these are things that have to be realized for someone to deal with it and cope with it. So really what I'm getting at is the reason why it's so difficult for family members to change the behavior of the alcoholic in their family is because they're doing it by external means. They're yelling or screaming, or they're exposing their frustration or their animosity. And the alcoholic doesn't work that way. They're going to react to exterior emotions differently when it's an interior problem. In other words, you can't change somebody by forcing them to change. They have to make the decision. It's an internal problem, and it has to be solved internally. So to make a long story short, when the family members are being reactionary, their emotions are animosity, frustration, and anger, well, that's going to drive the alcoholic further into themselves, into their internal problems. And a lot of times they will resort to disappearing or going into their room or no longer dealing with anything. They'll actually rebel by excusing themselves. And that's going to drive the alcoholism and the problem deeper, deeper, and deeper into an abyss that becomes more difficult to come out of as time goes on. So what I'm really getting at is you can never really change someone. You can't force somebody to change. You can direct that person, you can give them options to change, but the person who changes has to make their own decision. It's not going to happen by outside forces. This is very frustrating for families. And sometimes they have to make their own decisions and really deal with their own emotions and take care of themselves with that kind of a knowledge. Now again, if this resonates with you, click on the link above, set up a breakthrough call. I've helped a lot of alcoholics, and I've also helped their families. And again, please like, share, and comment. I also have a Facebook group called Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. It's growing by leaps and bounds every day. And again, thanks for listening.